Hi, this is Kim Brogel, and welcome to the Grove blog. My goal is every month to bring you not only Grove personalities to help you get to know our fellow residents better, but also tell you a little bit about their business and also maybe a few surprises that you didn't know about them. So this month, I had the pleasure of sitting down with our very own Grove mayor himself, Chris Nielsen. I was lucky enough to meet Chris. He was one of the first people I met when I moved to the Grove. So I thoroughly enjoyed doing this interview, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. So take it away, Chris.
Okay, so let me ask about your family. Your wife, Sarah, very mean-spirited.
Oh yeah, so Sarah and I, we've been married 16 years, and we both grew up in West Tennessee. We moved here in '06, and have two kids. Eva Grace is in 6th grade at Page Middle School, and Brown's in 3rd grade with your boys at College Grove. So
yes, great
they're
schools.
loving it. Yeah, absolutely.
You were one of the first families in the Grove then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been out here since the beginning, and been a part of the Grove, and we've lived out here. This summer will be 4 years.
Okay.
So we've loved it. It's been wonderful.
What's your favorite thing about living here in the Grove?
When we were looking at everything, you know, you're obviously excited about how beautiful this place is and the amenities that it offers. I'm a golfer. I enjoy that. Brown, my son, he likes golfing. Yeah. Sarah grew up playing tennis, but with the pools and everything. But what we found out is those are all wonderful, the people out here.
Yeah.
This is where we do life. You go to work, you go do the kids' activities, you come back, and when you pull in this place, it's like you're on vacation until you have to leave again. Yeah. And so we've enjoyed that. We've made many friendships, and you can really do life here 7 days a week and never have to leave.
That's a great way to put it. You do life here, because honestly you do, and you feel like you share life with your neighbors so much. So that's great. Well, so you mentioned you are a State Farm agent, and you're, how long have you been doing that?
I started with State Farm in '02, and then I became a State Farm agent in '06. So we finished 13 years. Been in Spring Hill, and it's been wonderful. We're in a growing area.
Yeah.
We insure people all over the state. But the team that I have in my office, I have 5 employees.
Okay.
I'm proud to say the 2 original people that started with me back in '06 are still there.
Well, that speaks a lot.
We've enjoyed it. Everybody's fully licensed, and they take good care of everybody. Make my life very, very wonderful.
Good.
So.
What is your favorite thing about what you do?
Meeting everybody that we get to speak with and do business with, even prospects that we end up not doing business with. Meeting people is the favorite part of my job. But then when we get in there, and so many people have had insurance forever, but they've never sat down and talked and gone over what they need. And so finding things that people need and didn't realize they did, that's some of the best parts of my job. And everybody knows State Farm is a home and auto insurance business, but we're so much more than that. Life insurance is one of my favorite things to do.
Really?
With families, and then we have a financial side with mutual funds and a State Farm bank, and we offer everything. So,
I'd heard that y'all gotten into that part of it as well. So you do home, auto, life.
Banking, so car financing and deposit products, mutual fund investing, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of everything. And then the other thing that we have a great access to here in Middle Tennessee is small businesses, insuring them. So it's not always just a personal thing. Sometimes it's business, and that ends up leading into the personal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. So I like to ask this about people when they're in business as well, but what sets you apart from other insurance agencies and insurance agents? You have to brag on yourself. Don't be shy.
What would set us apart would be the experience that I brought before I was with State Farm.
Yeah.
I was with Edward Jones. My background is financial, so I can add a little bit more to the table there.
Yeah.
If we're looking even as far as from estate planning back to just planning for college. But the number one asset that I have, and I think any successful business does, is the team that I have. They're amazing. We have almost 100 years of experience
Wow.
in our office with those 5 team members, and
Yeah.
we're all similar in age. We're all kind of doing life the same, enjoying.
I'm a big believer that a great team makes a great agent. Having
They
a
make me
great
look
team,
good for sure.
that is the important thing.
And I get all the time, the best compliment I can get is, when they say, so-and-so, I was working with them, you need to give them a raise. Or
Oh, yeah.
they
yeah.
make your office. That's
Yeah.
a compliment to them, but it makes my life good.
I know.
So,
I know. I've got a great team myself, so I understand the importance of that. So, what's something no one knows about you?
let's see. I'm pretty competitive. I like playing golf, and I like watching the kids play their sports.
Yeah.
I see different aspects of them that are in my wife and in myself, and that
Yeah,
there's a happy
neat.
crossover of those things.
Right.
We've been fortunate there. But one of the things that I like doing, a lot of people don't know, I like cooking.
You
So
do?
I do. I like to grill. I like to cook, and I don't know. That's kind of my
You got any specialties?
thing to kind of unwind at the end of the day.
Really?
So specialties, I don't know. I think they're all special, but it all depends who's eating them. So who knows? I don't
Depends on the
have
feedback.
recipes. It's more of a let's see what we've got and let's create something. So
It's your creative outlet.
yeah, so
Good.
that's something that I enjoy doing.
Well, if insurance doesn't work out.
Oh, one of the things at the Grove, we have competitions and all kinds of things. And the thing that we've had each October is we have the chili cook-off.
Yes.
And that's something that with all the people out here, we kind of have a good trash talking thing about. We've had it 3 years, and the first 2 years, our chili won first place, and then we had to
I
finish
tasted your
second
chili.
behind Mike Oakletree last year. So I'll be trying to regain number 1 this coming October. So.
Well, that's the perfect transition to my next question, because I was going to ask, what is harder for you? What's more pressure? Being the winningest golfer at the Grove, maintaining award-winning chili recipes, or just being Captain Grove?
Oh my gosh. Oh, they're all self-inflicted pressures. But I think the biggest pressure that I see now, and I think my wife would say the same thing, is watching our kids play sports.
Yeah.
And while I'm not coaching this year, sitting in the stands has been the hardest thing.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Because you're not in control?
'cause, yeah, you lose control, but your kids are having to do this, and they're at an age now where they're having to make the decisions, and
Yeah.
it's tough. I was like, oh my gosh, I have more nerves watching them from the stands than I did when I was coaching, and I was fortunate to play basketball in college, and I get more nervous watching them than I did when I actually played.
Yeah.
So
I
that
bet.
I'd say that's the biggest
Yeah.
stressor that I have right now. So
Well, that's a good stress.
yeah.
That means you care. You got good kiddos, too. We're going to do a little rapid fire.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Let's go.
Are you ready?
I hope.
Did you eat your Wheaties?
No, I had a smoothie that
Oh.
the Grove made.
Another great thing about the Grove. Okay, we can start the timer. All right. Titleist or Callaway?
Titleist.
Flop shot or bump and run?
64-degree wedge. Take it high.
Oh, man. He's got to get a favorite bourbon.
Basil Hayden right now.
Well, it's good bourbon. Favorite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant? Commander's Palace, New Orleans, Garden District.
Whoa. Sounds good. Okay. Other than the Grove, favorite golf course?
Let's see. Favorite golf course? Probably. I got the opportunity to play Muirfield Village in Ohio several years ago.
Muirfield Village?
Muirfield Village, yeah. It's
Gotcha.
a Jack Nicklaus course where he hosts his annual tournament every year. And it was the nicest place that I've ever been on. Manicured,
Yeah.
I've got to visit Augusta before for the Masters, and it
Yeah.
was the closest thing to that.
Yeah.
As far as
It's
you really just kind of wanted to be like, okay, I want to play golf barefooted
Oh.
because this is perfect. So,
That's lush.
yeah, it was super.
All right. Don't hate me for this one, but hole in one
Never.
or no, hole in one or romantic getaway with your wife?
I would take the vacation with Sarah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. He wants to sleep in the bed tonight.
So the hole in one will come, but we do enjoy traveling
Yeah.
and seeing different places of the world.
Well, your wife's a sweet one, so that's a good answer. Perfect foursome. Could be alive or dead.
Oh, perfect. Make it a fivesome.
Okay.
And it would be my two brothers, my dad, and my granddad that play golf with us all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that
You
was
got a
fun. That's how we started. I was about 13, and we would get out, and the five of us, and we played. I don't know how many rounds of golf we played. We walked
That's
9
awesome.
holes, and that was some good times. That's
Awesome.
where the foundation for loving golf came.
That's really cool.
So,
Last one. Biggest mentor in your life?
biggest mentor in my life. That's there's a couple. My dad
Yeah.
has always been somebody that I can call and ask questions, run by. As our kids get older, the value of what my parents brought to the table, I've apologized to them many times for being like, oh man, we put you through some stuff and now we're going through it. And I think they enjoy hearing that. But
Yeah.
they're always good to talk to. My father-in-law, Sarah's dad,
Yeah.
we're really close. And he was a State Farm guy that had
Was he?
retired right before I started with State Farm.
Yeah.
So we share that. Then I have two people out here that I've really gotten close to. And Steve Elder, we both know him.
Love Steve.
Talked to him a whole lot. And he's been big in talking with him just about life and business type things. And then somebody over the last year that I really look up to is Steve Shelton. And
Yeah.
as a bunch of families in the Grove, we kind of started a church called Daily Church, and we both go there. And so we do life together in the Grove, but we also get together once a week and do church. And Steve Shelton, he's a godly man, and I value his counsel, and he's taught me a whole lot about way more than just life, but biblical aspects of things and how to lead people. And he's been a very big influence on my life.
Yeah. Well, those are two great mentors. I know both those Steves myself, and couldn't ask for better guys for sure. So, well, this has been fun. I hope you've had fun.
Oh yeah, this is good. So
Now
I
you
like the
gotta go
rapid fire.
Yeah,
so.
Well, anyways, all right.
What do you
Well,
think?
Chris,
Huh?